Ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, and the Razorbacks will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. To the air, it's Carr. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will get the ball for the first time. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it in the middle, it's Green. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They think there's room to run to the right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off play action on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Here comes the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch right at the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Razorbacks are in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Carr. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Looking for room. It's Love. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Green. Makes the catch, it's Blake. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late. until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pucks it out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking for a man. It's Carr. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catches signaled for and made. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. The Razorbacks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Platt. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's Fields. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a chance. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Rushes on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Irish send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the returner will be brought down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession. possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Going to the running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Platt. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Off the play fake on first down. He's got the tight end. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Razorbacks line it up with a first and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Carr. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a connection. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking for a gap. It's Love. Makes one man miss. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He makes a grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The option look, and he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll try to sneak it. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Green. Here's a heat. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's live. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. You know, the numbers for Notre Dame receivers aren't always prolific, but you think of Tim Brown, Rocket Ismail, Jeff Samardzija. They've had a lot of tremendous receivers. This guy fits right in that category.
Yeah, and when you think about those guys in Notre Dame history, those are all guys that you throw it near and they're going to catch it. And he seems to come up with the ball. I'm going to feature him. He's going to be the guy that I'm going to go after because I know if it's him on somebody else, if it's a 50-50 ball, it ain't 50-50 anymore. He's going to come down with it, and I trust him.
Quick release on the RPO. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Bring in the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Carr. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Blake. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got his man in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Back to pass, it's Green. Right on the money. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Razorbacks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw again. Working that left side now. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Green. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Looking for a man. It's Green. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Got his man.
I love the job by the receiver there on the curl route against zone coverage because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football, and it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys that would be hesitant and they would want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and attacked it and secured the catch.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Throwing right. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. This kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up, bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense practices so much throughout the week, right? It's creating turnovers. They are so opportunistic on that side of the football. And they've got athletes. They've got dudes that are dangerous once they get the ball in their hands. And you saw it right there on that tremendous return.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 9 to UCF.
The inside handoff.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The RPO, it's complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw, it's Green. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Makes the grab.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Looking downfield. He's open on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Gives it on the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play in 2nd and 2. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Fields. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. On the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The Irish will open the fourth with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now, I got the ball back. Great job on the defense, forcing the turnover. Now, let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air, it's Green. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking for space, it's Green. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Back to pass on 2nd down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Love. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Under fire. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Gonna let it fly. And here's the pick. And oh, did they need that right now. Trying to take it back.
Listen, the enemy is the clock, right? You're down by 2 scores. You got to make something happen. Really, really good job by the defense, forcing the turnover, getting the ball back to your offense. Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He'll do it himself. Turning it on! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Green. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Escapes trouble. Got rid of it just in time.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the 2nd half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
He's got it and still on his feet. He's knocked out of bounds, and he still had a long way to go, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Got his man downfield. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Across the 25, he's got room. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. And the quick shuffle pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Carr. Got his man. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. The give. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll run it again. He's going to be a little short. It'll be 4th down from the 44. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. catch in the middle. It's Platt.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle. It's Washington.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. To throw, it's Green. It's on target and complete.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. And the Razorbacks get enough to move the chains. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Green.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Razorbacks racing to the line in a hurry-up. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the other?
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Indiana is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Hoosiers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.